what we find is that, and this is why we have to be very watchful of what our governments do, because they often put things in legislation that the public don't even really know about or even understand for their own personal agenda or to meet the needs of whomever give them these objectives. And so what you find is that when you have a situation where farmers are being forced to use these types of seeds, you can see the long-term implication. We talk about the health concern, we talk about the environmental issues, and also there is the economic impact and the cultural significance of this also. So this is a problem because when farmers plant natural species, they have seeds. When you plant a natural seeded plant that have seeds that can grow, you can have seeds all year round. You can have seeds. You don't have to rely, as a farmer, you don't have to rely on anybody for seeds. You have seeds always to plant. You have seeds to share with other farmers, or to sell or trade or so among yourselves. But getting into this GMO is going to destroy our health. It's going to create environmental havoc and also economic problems. And they keep telling us about, oh, climate change, this, that, that. Nature will always try to balance. It's like the body. The body will always try to balance itself however it can. That's why the body will pull calcium from the bones. It pulls calcium from the bone because it needs to pull calcium from the bones because it's in an acidic state. You understand? So it will constantly try its best to do whatever is necessary to survive. And that's what nature does. Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide emphasizes non-hybrid, alkaline, and natural foods as the foundation for health. And he recommended avoiding hybridized food, GMO foods, because they alter the natural electrical composition of the body. They contribute to mucus buildup and acidity, which disrupt the body's balance. Also, they lack the vitality of natural indigenous plant varieties. So these are some of the reasons Dr. Sebi has tried to impart to us the importance of using natural species of plants. Now, one of the things that I must point out, because you will realize that some of the foods on Dr. Sebi lists, they are not quote unquote wild per se. They have been domesticated, and that is the way of the world. Many of the foods that we consume have been domesticated to some degree. They may not have been GMO'd, but they have been bred and nurtured in a way to create certain outcomes. So that is also one of the things to note. But we also must remember that what Dr. Sebi said is that the list is a list of the least detrimental foods. He never said it was a perfect list. He said it was a list of the least detrimental foods. So what are we going to do moving forward to reduce the impact of hybridization and GMOs? Well, we're going to educate ourselves. We have to educate ourselves. I'm on the learning path also. I'm trying to investigate more and more about different foods, different types of foods. So we have to continue to learn more because as time goes by, this information will become even more critical. I cannot foresee a time when Dr. Sebi's teaching, when the information provided for Dr. Sebi will not be important. It will be important for a long, long long, long time. And it will be necessary for a long, long, long time. Now more than ever before.